is Brenda Northey, and I'm back again. I'm the author of the book, Operation Who Am I? And for those of you who've been following along, this is the third video, which is focusing on the third section of this book. I've done earlier videos on how to get more purpose in your meaning in your life, but it was more general. This is actually focused directly on the book itself. So hopefully many of you have already bought the book and are following along. So this third section focuses on day 15. And day 15, right till the end, we've introduced a new section called challenges. And the challenges, again, if you've been watching earlier videos, you would understand I use Viktor Frankl's framework for how to get more meaning in your life. And in the challenge section, what we've done is added two of Frankl's pillars, which are creativity and experiential. And experiential I've broadened to include new experiences rather than just a social aspect, which is how Frankl had defined it. So in this section, you're going to look at challenges, and you're not to do them all. You're to choose one that suits you the best. Now, to maximize those challenges, the book was geared really for you as an individual. But if you really want to maximize it, I would suggest you do the activities with a buddy. Do the activities with your family or with your spouse. Doesn't really matter, but if you're combining a new experience as well as a social side to it all that's new as part of the new experience, and if you're doing even something creative and all of that, wow, you're really adding to the experiences. After you've finished each challenge, you're going to write down what you liked, how you rate it. And again, when you get to the very end of the book, we'll be asking you to do a summary of all the challenges that were meaningful to you, just so you remember what it is that you liked. And again, part of that rucksack, take what's essential, leave what's not behind. As well, at the very end of the book, we're going to be taking at all the things that you have added into that rucksack over that period, and you're going to look and narrow it down and determine, again, how many of those essentials are necessary for me. We could give you a number as to essentials, but really that's not important. It's really, if you can justify, again, ask yourself why. Why is that in the knapsack? Why have I added this particular piece? And if you can justify each one of those, then it deserves to be in the rucksack. So I can't, just the way some of you may be taking pills that are essential that you need in your rucksack in order to keep your well-being, I can't determine what you need mentally in order to work towards your well-being. Only you can determine that. So that's the end of most of the exercises. But at the very end, there's an added exercise, and that is if you want to build your own personal mission. I know a lot of you are very familiar with the term missions. That's what you use for a lot of your deployments. There's always a mission, and you're all very informed as to what that is. In these personal missions, just like they are with your deployment missions, they're time sensitive. So over a certain period of time, you are going to be looking at your own personal mission and understanding, okay, if I complete this over the next 4 months, it may change at the end of 4 months. I may determine that I can't do that anymore, or I'd like to expand upon it, or I've accomplished it. So personal missions are always changing. You may want to write it out and say, I'm not going to look at it for a year, just out of curiosity in a year, see where I'm at. That's also fine. Personal mission can also be changed. If you find you're doing activities with your spouse or you're doing activities more with your family, you may turn the personal mission into one that's a family mission. It's really up to you how you choose to use that very last section. But I encourage you to complete all the exercises at least until leading right up to the personal mission. If you need more help and you still don't quite understand on a day-to-day basis, we have some inexpensive training available on our website at www.operationwellbeing.com. And you can look and find if there's one that suits you out of a list. There's 2 at the moment. If you have questions, though, very specific ones, and it's a very short one, please reach out to me at info@operationwellbeing.com. I encourage you to keep going forward, and please give me feedback as to how well you're doing. Good luck. Thank you.